snake. Pressure, stay. My boiling, working. City still breathing through the hood. And you won't like it understood. This ain't sweat, this composure. Heat that deal when you stay sober. I used to flat when things got tense. Let emotion leak through the fence. Dark heat meant losing control. Didn't know it could temper the soul. Now I fit with it, better stay. For the warmth, but don't let it sway. It's the energy under skin. Quiet power, discipline. I learned geeking, shopping still. If you don't panic, how it feels. If you don't rush the cooling phase. If you don't force it into flames. Structure taught me how to hold, how to keep my center cold, how to move without exploding, how to keep my rhythm going. Radio, no heartbeat even, but I still move, but they're breathing. I'm not cold, I'm contained. That's the givens, that's the game. This that heat from staying consistent, from showing up when it's inconvenient, from holding form when the room tight, from not reacting on sight. I've been tested in quiet ways, no hidings, no delays. I gotta crush a change, ooh. Either crack you or drain you. I chose training over race, chose patience over stage, chose that in time do its thing while I learn how to sustain. I don't need smarts to feel alive. I feel it when I survive, when I don't fold under load, when I move steady down the road. It's either anger, ain't stress, it's focus on the duress. It's knowing you can handle more without letting it harden your core. I've seen people melt from noise, from expectations, from chasing poise. I better sweating science thing, grown out from compliance. I stop confusing tension with threat. Some way to mentally serve. Just say reach faster, Shakespeare. Teach us patience over time. I don't complain about the grind, I just refine. Every mile adding tolerance, every part still in confidence. Still move before the test. When you ready but you best, when you first what you built, and you don't flinch. If tomorrow turn the pressure up, I stay center, stay enough. I don't need to prove I'm tough. I let it done and see first. Some heat made diamonds, some heat just exposed time. And now I'm on the lean in, and when I cold my breathing, I don't rush the village. I respect a process to peace. I let things grow control. That's how longevity's molded. If all I lead in light is a steady internal light that does a flicker under strain, then I'm good with the rain. No flax, no dramatics, just systems running automatic. So bad don't shout or beat, it just holds the heat. Stay contained. That was the heat, yeah. Yeah, late night thinning out. Sky's still dark, but it's changing. This where it starts to show. City still humming, but softer now. Street lights blink like they tired out. I've been driving with the night on my side, but something different sitting in the sky. It ain't morning, it ain't day, just that line where dark gives way. Not loud, not bright, just enough to remind you you've been strong enough. I carry night like a second skin. Learn how to move quiet within. Learn how to think when the world is asleep. Learn how to keep what I couldn't speak. But even darkness know in the east when to loosen its grip on me. This ain't the sun, it's a signal. A soft beginning, something minimal. It's that first light, not the blaze, not the rush, not the praise. Just a hint on the edge of the frame. Like life whispering your name, like life whispering your name.
used to feel what daylight brings. Questions, pressure, expectations. Night felt safer, more forgiving. No one watching how you living, but growth don't always come loud. Sometimes it shows as a cloud, breaking slightly, letting through a color you forgot you knew. I don't jump up, I don't sprint, I sit with it, let it exist. Let the calm finish what it started. Let the heavy feel us guarded. Radio low, windows cracked. Cool air touching thoughts in my back. I ain't done with the night just yet, but I respect what's coming next. Yeah, this light don't erase the dark. They coexist for a part, and that's how healing usually goes. Yeah, you carry both before you know. I used to think change was sudden, like flipping switches, instant buttons. Now I know it phasing slow, like confidence you grow into. This that clarity without force to come, return the course. Not proving nothing, not on display, just a steady okay. I spent seasons in survival mode, head down, heart cold. Learn endurance, learn restraint, learn how to sit with weight. Yeah. But tonight the weight feel different, still there, just less persistent. Like it don't own me anymore, like I found something worth waking for. Yeah, I don't announce, hope I feel it. It don't shout, it don't need it. It show up as breath coming easy. It starts not fighting me. Every shadow still around, but it's softer with this glow I found. I don't rush to step outside, I let the first light sit beside. It's that in between again. Not yesterday, not when. Yeah, when you don't need closure, just enough peace to move forward. Yeah, I don't rewrite what broke me. Yeah, it taught me how to move low key, how to trust my internal timing, how to sit still without declining. Yeah, some nights in without drama, yeah, they just in out in the karma. Skies that don't promise perfection, just direction. I don't chase the day ahead, I acknowledge what the night already said, and I carry that forward slow into whatever this light gon' show. If this is all I get right now, a soft horizon, a quiet vow, then that's more than I had before. That's enough to open the door. Not kicking it down, not forcing fate, just letting it crack, letting it wait. Some mornings don't need alarms, they come when your spirit calm. This ain't the end of the dark, just the first mark that I don't gotta stay there forever. The change can't be gentle measured. Yeah, I let the sky breathe. Yeah, I let myself breathe. That was the first light. Yeah. Late night, key turns. Everything quiet before it moved. Engine click, then a breath comes through. That low hum saying we good, let's do. I don't floor it, I let it wake. Let the moment stretch, let the silence break. I used to jump at the first green light, peel off fast just to feel alive. Now I let the idle talk, let patience teach me how to walk. This ain't the race, this the startup sound. Before momentum make its rounds, before the world expect a thing, just that calm hum, the ignition. I don't need smoke, I don't need flare, no spectacle to prove I'm there. This the switch you feel, not see, when you decide who you gon' be. I spent years waiting for permission from timelines, signs, opinions. Thought fire had to be loud, thought beginners needed a crowd. But every real move I make started quiet, underplayed, a decision nobody heard, a thought I finally preferred. I stopped asking what if it fails, started asking what if it sells. Not fast, just steady win, that's how engine really spin. Radio low, heart on cruise, tunes. I'm not hyped, I'm tuned. It's that energy that don't shake, that don't break when the lights change. Ignition ain't motion, yet it's commitment without that. It's choosing direction before the acceleration. I learned starting ain't dramatic, it's consistent, it's automatic. It's showing up when nobody knows and doing it again tomorrow. I don't confuse spark with flame, I don't rush past the frame. I let systems warm in the line before I ask for time. Every setback taught me torque, every pause refined the force. Now when I move it's efficient, built on calm repetition. I don't post beginnings anymore, they fragile at the core. I protect them till they breathe, till they strong enough to leave. This ignition fed by rest, by honesty, by less noise, less explaining, more staying. I've been starved before I know the feel. Foot on break, dreams on idle, but tonight I'm switched on calm. No pressure, no rival, just me and the hum of intent. Not trying to reinvent, just turning on what's already mine at the right time. It's that internal, yeah. Before the world gets addressed, before results start talking, before doubts start walking. I don't chase instant speed, I build endurance quietly. I learn engines last longer when you respect the warm-up order. I don't need to be first, I just need to be sure that when I go clean, aligned with what I mean. The night don't rush me either, it understands procedure. Start still where they at, no rush, no impact. If tomorrow asks for proof, I'll still move with truth. Cause ignition ain't the flick, it's the promise you make to yourself. I don't stall on hesitation, I don't spike on motivation. I operate steady now, that's how you really take off, yeah. Some people burn out at the line, yeah. I'd rather roll smooth on time, yeah. Let power build underneath, that's how I keep heat. Yeah. Key turn. Engine steady. That was the ignition. Yeah. Late night still warm, not burning, still alive. I don't keep fire like I used to. I learned what pressure do, how heat can rush decisions and leave you with nothing to hold on to. Now I move slower with it, protect what's left in my chest. This ain't a flame, this ain't a show, just something warm I respect. City quiet like it understands, street lights flicker, take my hand. I've been through storms, been through rain, still something stayed, the ember remained. Not loud enough to start a blaze, but strong enough to light the way. Not trying to be seen at all, just making sure I don't fall. I burned bright once, lost control, gave too much till I was cold. Thought intensity was love, thought exhaustion meant I wasn't enough. But embers teach restraint, they don't waste heat on complaints. They wait, they sit, they last, they don't rush the aftermath. I fed it rest, fed it time, fed it truth instead of grind. Stopped throwing fuel just to feel, started letting stillness heal. Radio low, engine steady, not chasing ready, already ready. This warmth don't scream my name, it just hums through the pain. I learned some things survive quietly, they don't announce your recovery. They don't sparkle, don't impress, they just refuse to fully exit. December saw me at my worst, when I felt empty, crack dispersed. When plans collapse, faith bent, still it stayed, barely spent. Yeah, not hot enough to hurt again, not cold enough to let me in, just enough to remind me I'm here, just enough to keep me near. I don't force it into flame, I don't test it with the wind, I let it be what it is, and that patience builds again. I Stop confusing silence with dying. Stop thinking calm and hiding. Some strength look like staying warm after everything you torn. I've seen people burn themselves out, chasing light, chasing cloud. I'd rather glow small and real than shine big and never heal. December don't rush the dawn. It respects how long nights gone. It knows morning comes on time. Every mile I guard is heat. Like something fragile but complete. Not fragile weak, fragile true. Like something earned you don't misuse. It's that in between again. Not collapse, not wane. When you don't need sparks or sign. Just a reason to keep your spine. I don't rebuild overnight. I don't rush into light. I let the warm teach patience. That's how endurance is made sense. December don't promise heat. They promise continuity. They say stay, not explode. They say walk, not overload. And that's how I'm moving now. Step by step, present now. Not dramatic, not extreme. Just staying lit in between. If tomorrow still feels heavy, if the world stays unsteady, I'll come back to this same place. That low heat, steady bass. No rush to be fire again. No pressure to impress my friends. Some power comes from knowing when to just remain. I don't need to burn a night to prove I still got light. December been enough when everything else turned off. Yeah, I protect it. I trust it. That was the ember.
Late night holding still, not shining. Yeah, just there. City lights reflecting off the hood, soft enough to feel understood. I'm not chasing brightness anymore. I found something steady at the core. This ain't spotlight, this ain't flash. No sudden burn, no aftermath. It's that low light that stays with you when the world quiets down to a few. I used to think shine meant noise, crowds, reactions, making choices loud. Now I see glow, don't need applause. It works in silence, follows laws. I carry darkness long enough, learn how to move without showing much. But even then, beneath the low, something warm stayed on, the glow. Not the type you show online, not the spark you lose with time. It's the kind that doesn't fade, cause it's built, not displayed. I fed it patience, fed it rest, fed it honesty, less stress. Stop draining it to prove I'm here. Started guarding it from fear. Radio low, mind unknotted. Thoughts pass through, not crowded. I don't dim myself for comfort, I just stop forcing brightness. This glow don't compete or rush, it don't scream, look at us. It's just calm in its own lane. And that steadiness is different. I learn warmth don't need heat, and power don't need a speech. Some strength just quietly exists without asking to be witnessed. I used to burn out trying to shine, trying to validate every line. Now I let presence do the work, let consistency speak first. Every mile I feel it grow, not louder, just more in control. Like confident rested at the man, like peace you don't gotta defend. This glow been tested by doubt, been it dim and nearly out, but it survived what pressure brings. Cause it wasn't built on fragile things. I don't need a room to change for me to feel okay. I don't need the night to end to know where I stand. This glow don't erase the dark, they coexist in parts. And that balance taught me more than chasing light ever did before. Yeah. Stop confusing shine with work, stop needing proof of my work. Now I trust the inner hum that says you're good, just come. Come back to pace, come back to breathe, come back to now. That's a death, I see brightness some people out.
See flames die from too much doubt, but glow lasts longer. It's quieter but stronger. It survives long winters and empty dinners and nights when nobody calls. Still it holds, never stalls. I don't flex progress anymore. I just move different than before. Not better than not above, just more aligned with what I love. Every turn feels intentional, not perfect, just dimensional. Life's still heavy at times, but the glow stays mine. If tomorrow tests my calm, if the world stays switched on, I'll return to the same place that won't center steady pace. Then rush to be seen, no pressure to be anything. Some light meant to guide, not blind. I don't chase highs, I build lows. A foundation that slowly grows. And when everything else dim, I still feel it within. I don't chase high, build lows. A foundation that slowly grows. Yeah. And when everything else dim, I still feel it within. Let it be. I don't force it. That was a glow.
Late night, holding steady, not loud, still burning. I don't like fires for attention. I keep a flame for intention. Small glow tucked in my chest, not flashy, just present. City moving slow like it respects it. Street lights hum, I let them reflect it. I've been cold, I've been numb, I've been strange. Still something stay, the flame. Not the blaze you post online, not the heat that burns through time. It's the warmth that keeps you sane when the world feeling different. I learned early how to survive, learn silence, learn how to hide. But even then, beneath the strain, something whispered, you remain. I fed it patience, not pressure. Fed it focus, not pleasure. Let it grow in quiet spaces, away from noise and expectations. I used to chase sparks in the dark, confuse reaction for heart. Burn fast, flamed out quick, didn't know how to commit. Now I move like I protect it. Shield the glow, don't neglect it. Some flames die from the wind, some last cause you tend to them. Radio low, windows crack. Cool air testing where I'm at. The flame don't fight the breeze, it adjusts, it breathes. It's that steady when the hype gone, when nobody's counting the nice song, when you still show up the same, cause the fuel is internal, maintain. I don't need cheers to keep it lit, I don't need proof I exist. I've been through doubt, through delay, still I'm here to say enough to me. Yeah. Every scar tried to dim it, every loss tried to limit, but pressure taught it resilience, and time gave it discipline. Yeah, this flame ain't angry or wild, it don't scream, it don't spiral. It sits calm doing its job, keeping me warm when the night's long. I stop mistaking chaos for drive, stop confusing noise with a lie. This glow don't rush, don't brag, it just stays when things go bad. I've seen fire destroy whole room, I've seen embers outlast monsoon. Difference always been the care, what you feed, what you spare. Yeah. So I choose calm over friction, yeah. Choose focus over addiction, yeah. Choose progress I can sustain over moments that look insane. I don't torch bridges for light, I cross them slow, I'm polite. I let in this cool on day on.
Some flames survive being alone. Yeah, it's that inner heat, not loud. Not desperate, not looking around. Not asking, do you see me? Just saying I'm still me. I keep it alive with rest, with honesty, with less proven, less chase, more staying in my pace. Every mile I protect it, every choice I reflect it. Not right or just true now, not how to just do a both. I don't feel the dark like before. Dark just shows what you live for. If the flame inside you stay, you can walk through any shade. If tomorrow tests my resolve, if the world stays cold and involved, I'll return to this same thing. That quiet heat, steady breathing. No rush to turn it into fire. No need to impress desire. Some flames meant to last long, not burn out quick in a song. This ain't about shining for them, it's about staying lit within. Through nights that don't applaud, through days that don't respond. I guard it, I trust it, that was the flame. That was the flame. That was the flame. That was the flame.
Yeah. Late night leaning in the morning. City's still awake but quieter. That's where it changes. Yeah, I felt it before I saw it, yeah. Like the air rearranged my thoughts. Same street, different way, yeah. Same drive, different pace, yeah. I've been moving straight so long, didn't notice how tight I gone. Jaw clenched, shoulders high, living fast just to get by, yeah. But something eased without warning. No alarm, no big moment, just a subtle release in my chest. Like my mind finally took a rest. This ain't a break, this a shift, not a gift, more like a lift. When the pressure don't disappear, it just stops living right here. I used to push every second, like stillness meant I was reckless. Like slowing down was quitting, like peace needed permission. But I learned some changes whisper, they don't announce, they don't flicker. They slide in between habits and slowly rewrite your traffic. I don't argue with the night, I let it show me what's right. Every mile smoothing edges, every breath loosening pledges. I don't feel brand new tonight, I feel aligned, that's different. Same problems, less noise, same path, more choice. Radio low, windows down, cool air pulling me back to now. I ain't chasing calm anymore, found me right at the door. This that shit from heavy to light, from holding tight to holding right. From asking why me, every turn to asking what am I meant to learn. I don't rush healing, I host it, let it sit where it's posted. I stopped forcing breakthroughs, started honoring small moves. Like waking up less tense, like driving without defense. Like not replaying every flaw, like trusting I'm enough as is raw. I've been in survival mode seasons, build walls and call them reasons. Stayed alert, stay guarded, confused exhaustion with being hardened. But tonight I don't armor up, I don't brace, I don't clench up. I let my shoulders drop, let the moment finish. It started saying surrender is choice, listening to my inner voice, not louder, just clearer now. Like I finally learned how to speak without panic, to God without damage, to say slow down without breaking down. Breaking down. Yeah. I don't need everything fixed, I don't need promises stitched. I just need this sense of balance, where effort meets allowance, where I try but I don't chase, where I move but I don't race, where I trust the unseen turns, more than the habits I learn. Some shifts don't look like progress, they look like less stress. Like saying no without guilt, like rebuilding what you build. I don't explain this to everyone, some changes don't translate well. They only make sense to you, and that's usually how you tell. If tomorrow comes the same, I still know something changed, cause I'm meeting it different, more present, more honest. This ain't the finish line glow, this the middle letting go. The point where you stop pretending and start gently mending. I let the road guide my breathing, let the night finish teaching. Not everything needs a name, some things just quietly rearrange. Yeah, no fireworks, no applause, just alignment. That was a shift. Yeah. Late night again. City breathing slow. Yeah. This where it bends. What? Tires hum low on an open lane. Street lights curve like they know my name. I've been driving straight for a long damn time. Tonight the road got a change of mind. The same panic, the same fear. Just a quiet feeling when the path get clear. No warning signs, no countdowns, just instinct easing the wheel around. I spent years forcing every line, trying to make life move on my time. Every miss felt personal, every pause felt irreversible. But somewhere between, tired and done, I stopped fighting where I was coming from. Stopped gripping every outcome tight. Started trusting the bend in the night. It's that moment when the road don't go straight, when you realize delay ain't always late, when the map stop making sense, but your chest feel less tense. I don't announce change, I feel it, I feel it. Like pressure lifting, you don't see it, you don't see it. Like realizing you don't gotta stay, where you learn how to survive each day. I used to call it losing control, now I call it letting go. Some turns ain't wrong directions, they just needed less resistance. No applause when you grow like this, no crowd when you finally switch, just shoot a will and intuition, making peace with a new position. Radio low, mind finally quiet, thoughts still move, but they don't ride. I let the city blur in motion, every mile leaves an old emotion. If this turn ain't loud, it's deliberate, like choosing peace when you could've flipped, like stepping back before you break, like choosing rest instead of hate. I carry weight I didn't earn, lessons I had to unlearn. Confuse endurance with strength, stayed too long past my lane. But tonight I don't explain nothing, I don't justify becoming something. I just let the road lean left, and trust myself with what's next. Some turns don't come with signs, they come when you outgrow the line. When the straight path feel forced, and your spirit asks for something more. I don't need certainty to steer, just enough calm to stay sincere. Enough honesty to admit, I don't wanna keep driving like this. I used to fear changing lanes, like stability would disappear. Now I know staying stuck was the real thing I should fear. Every curve teaching patience, every bend shifting placement. I'm not lost, I'm adjusting, there's a difference, trust it. It's that quiet reroute, when you stop chasing clout, when you stop proving you can survive, and start choosing how you want your life. I don't burn bridges, I ease away, let distance say what I couldn't say. Some endings don't need flames, they just fade when you change lanes. I don't rush the after, I respect the before and after. This ain't escape, this alignment. I'm not running, I'm refining. If this road take longer now, I'm cool with scenic routes somehow. Some views only show up slow, some peace only comes when you let go. I don't regret the straightaways, they taught me discipline and pain.
But I'm grateful for the curve tonight. It finally feels right. This ain't the end, this ain't collapse. Just direction finally snap. Sun growth, don't scream or burn. It just feels like the turn. Yeah, yeah. Let it ride. Yeah. Don't fight it, don't fight it, don't fight it. Yeah. Don't fight it, don't fight it, don't fight it. Yeah. Don't fight it. Late hours. No rush. Just now. City moving slow like it knows my pace. Street lights stretching time and space. Hands on the wheel, thoughts finally calm. This ain't escape, this is where I belong. I used to live 5 steps ahead, running conversations that were never said. Always planning what's next in line, never letting myself stay inside of time. Tonight I don't know the future, nothing. I let the moment finish what it's becoming. No pressure to prove, no need to explain. Just breathing normal, easing the strain. Just that second when noise fall back, when your mind unclenches its grip on the past. When you realize you don't need control, you just need to be present and whole. I spent years chasing closure. Turns out peace don't come with disclosure. Some things don't need understanding, they just need you to stop demanding. I stopped asking what if so loud. Stopped measuring worth by the crowd. Stopped turning every pause into fear. Started trusting why I'm still here. This that space between thought and reaction. Before the urge, before the traction. Before you label it good or bad. Just a quiet clarity you never had. I don't rush healing, I don't rush growth. I learned patience by driving alone. Every mile teaching me timing. Some lessons only land when you silent. Radio low, heartbeat steady. Not chasing ready, already ready. This moment don't need witnesses. It don't perform, it just exists. I used to confuse motion with meaning. Stay busy just to avoid the feeling. Now I let stillness talk back. It be saying things I couldn't track. Like how peace don't shout your name, and progress don't always change your lane. Sometimes it just changes how you sit, how you breathe, how you commit. I stopped narrating my life, stopped sharpening every edge with a knife. Now I let moments pass through me. Some stay, most just move me. It's that clarity without answers, the calm that follows disasters. The pause after you stop pretending, when you feel something real beginning. Not fireworks, not applause, just alignment without cause. Like your soul finally matching speed with where your body already be. I don't replay your conversations, they don't serve this destination. I forgive without announcement. That's growth without performance. Some moments don't look important till you look back and see the corner where everything quietly shifted and you never even witnessed. I used to think life was loud, big moments, dramatic sound. Now I know the real ones whisper, they don't rush you, they just sit there. They meet you when you slowing up, when you finally had enough of chasing every version of you, except the one that's actually true. Tonight I'm not fixing nothing, not rewriting, not adjusting, just letting the now be enough. That alone feel like progress. I don't need signs, I don't need proof, I don't need stars spelling truth. This moment don't promise forever, it just asks me to be better. If this is all I carry home, a calm breath, a quiet zone, then that's, well, I didn't expect peace I don't gotta protect. I let the road hum under me, let the night cover comfortably. No rush, no fear, no debt. Just now and I ain't left it yet. This not the end, not the goal. Just a pause that made me whole. Some moments don't ask for names, they just change you all the same. Yeah. Yeah. Let it ride. That was a moment. Yeah. Quiet city. No rush. Let it breathe. Yeah. Engine hum low, matching thoughts in my chest. Street lights blinking like they know what's next. Hand steady on the wheel, mind finally clear. No pressure on the moment, I'm just here. I used to sprint like time was running out, chasing every wind just to silence doubt. Now I let the road stretch, let the night speak. Some answers come slow, some don't repeat. This ain't the climax, it's the opening scene. No dramatic shift, just space in between. I learned growth don't always make a sound. Sometimes progress just keeps you grounded. Every red light taught me how to pause. Every delay showed me hidden laws. I stopped fighting the pace I'm giving, started trusting the rhythm I'm living. I don't announce moves, I don't post intent. Some chapters start quietly, heaven sent. No crowd clapping, no eyes involved. Just alignment slowly being resolved, yeah. It's that calm before momentum, before results, before they mention them, before the numbers, before the proof. When belief exists without a roof. I don't need motivation, I need direction. Peace over speed, clarity over correction. Used to force time and press the gas too hard. Now I let light deal the opening cards. Every mile marker feel like a breath. Not escaping pain, just ease in the depth. I made peace with unfinished parts. That's how beginnings really start. I park old habits in darker places. Roll the windows down, let go of faces. That version of me tried his best, but tonight I'm driving lighter than stress. So no rush to become, no rush to arrive. I already feel more alive. This road don't need witnesses, just commitment and patience. Some stars don't look like movement, they look like stillness and improvement. They look like sleep after years of grind, they look like clearing your mind. I stopped measuring life and outcome, started respecting internal countdowns. When your spirit ready, it'll tap you. No alarm needed, it'll catch you. I used to think beginnings were loud, fireworks, applause, standing out in the crowd. Now I know most real shifts are subtle, like easing off the brake, not fighting the throttle. Radio low, beat riding soft. Thoughts drift, but they don't get lost. I let them pass like headlights do. Some stay with me, most move through. It's that space where doubt dissolves. Not answer, just no longer involved. Where fear don't vanish, but steps aside. While I trust takes the driver's side. I don't need certainty to move, I just need enough truth to cruise on. Enough calm to stay persistent, enough faith to stay persistent. Every lane feels intentional, not perfect, just dimensional. Life ain't linear, I accept that. Some stars double back, I respect that. If nothing changes fast, I'm okay. Some seas need dark before daylight. This ain't about racing clock, it's about building something that lasts. I'm not late, I'm not behind, I'm exactly where I need to align. Some people start with noise and shine, others start quiet and redefine. It's that beginning nobody sees, no highlight reel, no guarantees. Just me, the road, and forward intent. Not forcing the future, just being present. If this is all the night brings, I'm grateful for simple things. Clear road, full breath, steady heart. That alone makes this the start. Yeah. Yeah. Let it ride.